passes you by. What are we in for? Sitting on a train.
Japanese food is often served with lots of little dishes and condiments to build up a perfectly presented meal. I'm making teriyaki chicken, a well-known Japanese dish, and I'm going to put that together with a whole lot of little side dishes. I'm going to start by making the sauce for my teriyaki chicken, and it's a really easy one to make at home. Generally, it involves some of the quite common ingredients that you do find in Japanese cuisine. So first of all, we have got the soy sauce, and I'm using half a cup of that. Then we've got mirin, a sweetened rice wine vinegar, if you like, made from glutinous rice. 3 tablespoons of this. Lovely little sweet taste and very Japanese. And our next ingredient, sake, of course, that Japanese rice wine. 2 tablespoons of this in here. My last ingredient here, caster sugar, and this provides the thickness for our sauce because as the sugar cooks, it's going to thicken up our teriyaki sauce. I'm using about 3 teaspoons full of that. Mix that together. That's great. And if it's not quite salty enough, add a bit more soy. If it feels too sweet, well, add a bit more of the alcohol and see if that'll sort of balance it out a bit for you. Now that's fine to just sit. The sugar will start to dissolve and I can start cooking my chicken. So get that pan a little bit hot. Just a little bit of oil, we don't want too much. I'm using rice bran, a nice clean tasting oil. You wouldn't want to be using olive oil or anything like that. And I like the thigh for a teriyaki chicken. They've just had the bone taken out of them. And what's so lovely about these is that that dark meat sort of really stays moist. It's perfect for this. So I'm just listening for a little bit of a hiss. I don't want these to be crunchy or golden in any way, just slightly coloured on each side before I throw in my sauce. One of the aspects of Japanese chefs that I really noticed was they're characteristically patient. So everything was done with a lot of precision and patience, which is very uncharacteristic for me, I'd have to say. So these thighs have started to shrink a little bit, telling me that they're cooked. I wish my own could do the same. And now I can just flip them over, turn our heat down to a fairly low temperature, and then pouring our lovely teriyaki sauce over. See how that instantly starts to bubble up? Suddenly, that begins to go all golden and lovely, sort of treacly almost. And I'm pleased at this stage that I didn't get too much colour on the chicken because now it's just draped in that beautiful dark sauce. Now the lid goes on so that all of my beautiful teriyaki sauce doesn't end up in the atmosphere. And they really need to cook for 10 or 12 minutes and then they'll be cooked all the way through.